So originally I wasn't actually going to make a video because a lot of stuff's going on in my life right now. A lot of crazy, convoluted stuff. But this message, I think, is something that I just had to make a video on. You see, I talk a lot about the idea of YouTube being this thing where you just jump online, you make content, you share content, and people are going to watch. That's great. If not, it's not a big deal. A long while ago, I said how I was like clouded with all these different ideas, like making videos to get big and whatnot. But like, it took me a while to come back to that right state of mind where I said, no, I'm doing this because I can. And then PewDiePie made a video, I think today, and I'm kind of blown away because the message he's promoting is the ideas I originally had when it came to YouTube videos. Now, I'm not taking credit for the ideas, lots of people probably said it in the past, but what I'm saying is that somebody as well known as PewDiePie is promoting the idea that when it comes to making videos, you shouldn't be doing it to make money or get big. You should be doing it because it's out of self-satisfaction. You should be making videos for the sake of making videos. You should be enjoying yourself on YouTube, not trying to promote yourself. YouTube is like a tunnel of creativity, as I would call it, you know, and in this tunnel, layered bricks of, where am I going with this? YouTube is like a wormhole. That's not better. A pool? That still doesn't work. YouTube is the foundation of creativity, where people can share whatever the hell they want. I believe that when PewDiePie is talking about YouTube being something that anyone can do, he's not wrong. I think to get successful on YouTube isn't actually about the numbers. I think PewDiePie says the same thing. The way to win YouTube is to simply do it. It doesn't matter how many subs or views you get. You're a winner on YouTube if you're making videos and enjoying yourself. And in all honesty, like despite the fact that my life is really, really crazy right now, the fact that I've got a lot of stuff going on, I can't really go into detail, so I apologize. But I feel motivated because I know that YouTube is going to change now. Because this one man alone, and this one message he promoted, this one, I think, sentence in his entire video is going to change the way we make content. Everybody who watched that video and has a small channel or whatever, they might start making videos for the sake of making videos. We're going to see videos that people are going to enjoy themselves in more. We're going to see videos that people are proud of. What I'm getting at is YouTube is going to be more genuine, and YouTube should be genuine. A long while ago, you can make a video on almost anything and people would watch. You know, that was at a time where like YouTube's algorithms work differently. Sorry, my ears are all over the place. Ugh. That didn't help. Now, I think, though, we're going to see sides of YouTubers that we've never seen before. I think PewDiePie has done something incredible. And I know, it's just a small thing. It's such a big video. But it has done a lot, and it will be doing a lot, because it's going to change the thought process of so many YouTubers. It's changed mine already. Like, even though I said I'm going to start doing that now, I'm going to start making videos because I can, ever since I watched that video, I now know, yep, this is it. This is how we're doing it, and this is how it's going to be from now on. Not once am I going to think about doing something insane, like jumping off of buildings because I want to get views or whatever. I, once upon a time, went to sub for sub videos, expecting that to grow my channel, and don't get me wrong, it does work, but it's not great. But I did that because I was so focused on the numbers as opposed to why I'm doing it in the first place. PewDiePie just rekindled that fire, which is really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm very thankful for that. But let's talk more about the sort of stuff he mentions in his videos, like the overall tips, like finding your niche, the equipment, and so on and so forth. When it came to equipment, he mentioned something that's very true, okay, and it's something that I didn't really think about, but at the same time, I didn't really focus too much on equipment because I didn't have a job at the time. But he's saying that you don't really need the best quality to get views, which is really true, and I gotta admit, it kind of caught me by surprise when he was told that people buy equipment and expect views because they bought the equipment. That bungled my brain a little bit. I was wondering, who thinks that if I buy a new camera, everyone's gonna watch? Like, I could record myself freaking smacking my bum cheeks with a new camera and people are gonna subscribe. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. It depends on what's actually in the video, not what, like, not the outer layers of what makes the video. It's about the person in there, the personality. Or the story, depends on what kind of content you make. When it came to equipment, I very much agree with the fact that you don't really have to have the best necessities to make great videos. If you're making videos like without a webcam or whatever, and just using your microphone, providing you're entertaining and people connect with that, then you'll get viewed. You will get viewed. If you don't have a connection with your audience, that's a big problem. And he makes that very clear. When it comes to YouTube, you don't have to be all lovey-dovey with your viewers or whatever, okay? It's nice to be thankful here and there, but you have to be in tune with your audience. If you want to grow, then yes, you have to be putting out content that you know they would enjoy. That's why when I'm editing, I always go, okay, if I was somebody else, would I watch this? And thankfully people do. And don't get me wrong, I'm very thankful to everyone who does. It means a lot. But, that was a burp, cough, and I think the beginning of a sneeze. Finding your niche. Now, this is a big one because this is something even I'm having trouble with because I actually have been thinking about it for a little while. Let's Plays are fun, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to make them a casual thing anymore. Like, I've said it, I think, 4 months ago that I was trying to change my content a little, and I'm working on it. I'm just trying to find that one thing I want to do. But finding your niche is really cool because, really important if you want to grow. Like, if you want your channel to skyrocket, you have to do something that nobody else has done before. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a very effective way to grow your channel and whatnot, but it's not easy. I know this one channel that literally is just some guy sitting in front of like his laptop, creepily smiling for 2 hours, and his channel grew incredibly huge. And I remember he was in like some kind of news report, and the interviewer was like, hey, so why do you even make these videos? And his response, well, it hasn't been done before. And he's not wrong. I don't know any other channel that kind of just sits there like this for 45 minutes straight. He found his thing. But I'm just saying, if you find something that doesn't appear to be on YouTube and you feel passionate enough to do it, then by all means. It's not easy, but it will grow you, and it will grow you. It will make your channel grow. But you gotta keep in mind the very first message that I made in this video that PewDiePie makes in his video later on, and that's, if you're not enjoying it, there is no point. Don't treat YouTube like it's a gateway to fame. Don't treat YouTube like it's some kind of enterprise. Treat YouTube like a world of creativity that you can be a part of. When he says not to trust anybody, it's to not trust channels that are like, just go, hey, that's a fair amount of views you got there. Want to do a collab? And then do one collab and that's it. Like, that means you're being used. But if you genuinely get to know the person, get to know the other person who's like, hey, do you want to do something? Talk to them more. You'll actually make a beautiful friendship. I mean, Jashish as an example, Don Dr. Viking, both of those two have been my friends for a fair amount of time. And even though we're not as close as we used to be, the memories we shared were good ones. And YouTube should be about that. YouTube should be a place where you can make memories, make happy memories, make sad memories. You make memories on here, people. So do that. But anywho, I'm done. I know this was a random video. There wasn't really much planning for this either. I kind of went, he said something that's going to change everything, and was like, on it. I feel as if a new era of YouTube is coming on now. A new era of smaller channels enjoying themselves more, and that's what we want to see. I want to see a YouTube that's full of people just having fun. I want to see a YouTube where things seem just so genuine. That's all I have today. Thanks so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And hopefully you enjoyed this little talk time video. It's a new thing. I might do something like this a bit more frequently because I just like shouting my opinions at you. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, please today, and your beautiful faces will be seen in the next one. Keep on keeping on.